Yeah, so I mean, it's a very good feeling actually to come here in New York as the leader of the championship. Still, if I have to, yeah, if I have to be, if I have to be honest, I mean, it's in the end, we still have like 6 races to go, so it doesn't really matter, who's leading the championship right now. Nevertheless, I'm extremely happy with what happened like in Puebla. We had a very fantastic weekend. 2 podiums in one race weekend, a third and a win. It's difficult actually to do better, and hopefully we are gonna have strong results in the last 6 races. What I can say is that the two racing tracks are completely different. In Puebla, it was a sort of yeah, it was a mix, let's say, but it was closer, let's say, to a normal racing circuit with curbs, with let's say a racing circuit, asphalt. Here it's completely different. Here we're racing. It's a proper city racing track with walls. It's very bumpy. So the challenges are not the same. But we proved to be also competitive on these kind of like racing tracks. We had good weekends, for example, like in Riyadh and in Rome, which were I think like quite close to this racing track. So hopefully we're gonna have a good racing weekend. This track, I think it's quite important actually to be braking well. You have a lot of like heavy braking zones. Um, it's also quite bumpy, so the car needs to brake, let's say, well. Um, yeah, it needs also to turn quite well because you have a lot of like sharp, let's say, slow corners. So it needs to go around quite well there, and it needs to absorb quite well the bumps. So it's going to be challenging for the engineers and also for us drivers, but it's the same for everyone. And in the end, the best one will win.